I don't care what people think about me. Never did, never will. Life is too short to be worrying about that shit. Music is the only thing that will give and give and give and not take. Life is so much more rewarding if you strive for something, rather than take what's given to you on a plate. If you don't throw yourself into something, you'll never know what you could have had. I love to live and I live to love. I'm romantic. I fall in love every day. Not with people, but with situations. The other day, I saw a tramp polishing his shoes. That just gripped my heart. A song marks an occasion in my life, and that's how I live my life, by songs. I've always had my own style. I've always been different. I don't like to wear anything that anyone else is wearing because it's very important for me to make a statement. I don't think your ability to fight has anything to do with how big you are. It's to do with how much anger is in you. I'm not Amy the star, I'm Amy the girl with the guitar. The dark covers me and I cannot run now. There's no point in saying anything but the truth. I told you I was trouble, you know that I'm no good. I only write about stuff that's happened to me. Stuff I can't get past personally. Luckily, I'm quite self-destructive. I don't ever want to do anything mediocre. I hear the music in the charts and I don't mean to be rude, but those people have no soul. Learning from music is like eating a meal, you have to pace yourself. You can't take everything from it all at once. I want to be different, definitely. I'm not a one-trick pony. I'm at least a five-trick pony. When you're around kids, you can be a little kid yourself and pretend that life is magic and you don't have to be one of those sweaty people going to work every day. I'm not frightened of appearing vulnerable. I'd like to be remembered as someone who wasn't satisfied with just one level of musicianship. As someone who was a pioneer. You've got a degree in philosophy, so you think you're cleverer than me. But I'm not just some drama queen. 'Cause it's where you're at, not where you've been. If you play an instrument, it makes you a better singer. The more you play, the better you sing. The more you sing, the better you play. I'm my own worst critic, and if I don't pull off what I think I wanted to do in my head, then I won't be a happy girl. I don't ever want to drink again. I just need a friend. I was expecting it to be cynical because I'm like that myself. I wouldn't want it to be all roses because life isn't like that. I write songs about stuff that I can't really get past personally, and then I write a song about it and I feel better. I believe in fate and I believe that things happen for a reason, but I don't think that there's a high power, necessarily. I believe in karma very much though. Yes, I'm still going to misbehave. I don't think I'm such an amazing person who needs to be written about. I always said I never wanted to write about love, but then I went and did that anyway. I can't be arsed with game players. I'm more I like you. Do you like me? Let's go and do something about it. I'm a very straightforward person like that. I've always written poetry, but I didn't realize it was a therapy for me until I was maybe 15. That's when my singing started to come together as well because I was listening to so much jazz. What I love I will always embrace. There are certain songs I cannot hear because they are so personal that it hurts me to listen. If I died tomorrow, I would be a happy girl. I like pinup girls. I'm more of a boy than a girl. I'm not a lesbian, though not before Sambuca anyway. I'm a young woman and I'm going to write about what I know. My justification is that most people my age spend a lot of time thinking about what they're going to do for the next 5 or 10 years. The time they spend thinking about their life, I just spend drinking. If you're nice to me, I'll never write anything bad about you. A little bit of anorexia, a little bit of bulimia. I'm not totally okay now, but I don't think any woman is. We only said goodbye with words. I died 100 times. You go back to her and I go back to black. I do suffer from depression, I suppose. Which isn't that unusual. You know, a lot of people do. Over feudal odds, and laughed at by the gods, and now the final frame. Love is a losing game. I'm happiest with my family around me. I don't have emotional needs, only physical ones. And as a writer, your self-worth is literally based on the last thing you wrote. Relationship doesn't remain, we resonate on different flames. I could cut you down again. If you were like all other men, if you were like all other men, I know that I could shut you down again. I do see myself settling down, getting married and having kids. But when I think about a family life in the future, there's rarely a man involved, which is kind of weird. The jazz I love is sweet and pure with raw elements, which is exactly what the good hip-hop is doing now. When I was a little kid, it was my dream to go to drama school, but it was never something I thought would happen to me. I was a Jewish girl from North London, and things like that don't happen to Jewish girls from North London, called Amy Winehouse. I wouldn't say I'm a feminist, but I don't like girls pretending to be stupid because it's easier. Basically, I live to do gigs. It's too much of a drinking culture. Everything tastes better with a drink. Like, watch TV, glass of wine. Cooking dinner, glass of champagne. White wine vinegar hasn't got white wine in it. Has it? I really thought I was on the way out. My husband Blake saved my life. Often I don't know what I do, then the next day the memory returns. And then I am engulfed in shame. I like stylish men, although I'm someone who sees a man who's not dressed right and think what I could do with him to make him cute. I'm a typical Jewish woman like that. I've had everything pierced at some point. If I heard someone else singing like me, I would buy it in a heartbeat. I was hit by a car once on my bike, but I still rode home. I don't listen to a lot of new stuff. I just like the old stuff. It's all quite dramatic and atmospheric. You have an entire story in song. I never listened to, like, white music. I couldn't sing you a Zeppelin or Floyd song.